Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher. Welcome to Sweetwater's Guitars and Gear. This time out, a quirky delay pedal from EarthQuaker devices. Let's get started. Today we're checking out the Space Spiral, a new delay pedal from EarthQuaker devices just introduced at Winter NAMM. It's a very interesting pedal that's actually based off a circuit that was designed originally for a karaoke machine back in the early days of digital. So what we have here is definitely not a pristine, clean-sounding delay. We have a lot of character that comes from this, and EarthQuaker devices has also added in an extremely powerful modulation section that allows you to create some wonderful textures and unique delay effects. Space Spiral features analog dry-through, which means that the signal from your guitar is never converted to digital except when it's being turned into an effect. The dry signal always goes straight through to your amplifier. It also has true bypass switching, so it's not affecting your tone when the effect is bypassed. Despite all the sound creation power that this pedal offers, it's very simple to operate. If we turn off the modulation section, we have a basic digital delay. We have three controls for the delay section of the pedal: delay time, feedback, and mix. Delay time ranges from 30 milliseconds to 600 milliseconds. Now, because this is a vintage digital delay design, those repeats are not clean. They're going to give you a nice character. It's a lo-fi type of a design, especially when you get to the longer delay times. You'll really hear that signal degrading in a beautiful way. Feedback sets the number of repeats in the effect, and when you turn that up, you get to about 2/3, 3/4 of the way up, the pedal will start to self-oscillate, meaning that it creates its own pitch. You can then control that frequency by changing the delay time control. Finally, we have the mix control, which of course sets the blend between the dry signal and the wet signal. So if we set this up for a straight delay time, we'll set it here to something kind of short, we can achieve regular, familiar delay type effects. Turning up the feedback control increases the number of repeats. You can hear those repeats starting to degrade in quality, and that's part of the lo-fi charm of this pedal. It's a really nice effect. If we turn the feedback control up even further, we'll start to get into self-oscillation. There are some awesome effects available there when you turn up that feedback control. But things really get interesting when we start adding in modulation. We have three controls for the modulation section. We have a depth control, we have a shape control that ranges from a pretty gentle triangle shape up to a much more choppy square wave type shape. And then we also have a rate control that sets how fast the modulation is operating. So let's turn this up just a little bit. I'll set it up for a low depth, we'll leave it on the triangle setting, and we'll set the rate fairly slow. With this type of setting, we're getting a lush chorus delay type of effect out of it. It's really a beautiful sound, almost a pad that operates as you're playing your guitar. As we increase the depth, the modulation will get even more intense. You can really hear the modulation affecting the pitch of the signal there. Now when you blend that behind a regular guitar sound, you get again that deep chorusing type of effect, or almost a Leslie speaker type of an effect. As we change the shape of the modulation, the effect will get more choppy. Now, of course, if you don't want that intense of an effect, we can dial back the mix control. It becomes much more subtle at that point. With just a twist of the knobs on the space bar, you can come up with so many great effects. It's really inspiring to play through, actually. Every time you dial something up, it suggests a new idea to you. Whether you're looking for something that's more a subtle chorus type of a thing, whether you want to have a rhythmic textural type of an effect, you want to create pad tones, whether you want to go way whacked out and be out of tune with what's blending in with your guitar, all those different types of effects are available just at the twist of a knob with the space spiral. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the EarthQuaker space spiral. I really enjoyed playing with this pedal. It gives you so many different sound options. It's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend taking a look at one if you want to expand the possibilities on your pedal board. Thanks for joining me for Sweetwater's Guitars and Gear. Be sure to tune in next time. We'll have more guitars, more amps, more effects, and we'll be making lots of music. I'm Mitch Gallagher.